Hi everyone, it's Anahata. How are you? Well, 2020 is about to conclude, and as everyone knows and has experienced firsthand, it has been a roller coaster ride of chaos, distortion, truth, and we're all filtering this ascension process in our own way. That is what's happening. In case you aren't aware, it's okay. The world is coming to an end, but it's not coming to an end. It's coming to the golden age. So we are entering the age of Aquarius. Hi, Tom. How are you? Talking about the chaos into transformation that's happening in the globe. We are going to be supported on December 21st, a couple weeks from now, with a powerful conjunct between Jupiter and Saturn. And I'm not an astrologist, I'm just going to put that out there, but it's a very near and dear interest of mine. And over time I've come to learn certain things. Yes, 1221. And so basically I wanted to do this short video to let you know that this Christmas star, if you will, the conjunct between Jupiter and Saturn, which is happening on December 21st, is going to basically be the portal activation into the age of Aquarius. Why has all this stuff been happening? Well, it's always been happening. We just haven't been exposed to it on a conscious level. And finally, things are coming to the surface to be integrated into the whole so that we can move together as a globe. And it's only right and obvious and appropriate for this to happen as our technology builds and unites us. If you can think of the World Wide Web, right? Energy and information circulating freely, breaking down borders, breaking down systems that no longer work, and those that seek to keep the veil up, doing everything they can to distract us, to evoke fear into the matrix. And so on December 21st, what I want to do to leverage this amazing portal opportunity that's going to be celebrated by light workers around the world. Just go to YouTube and Google December 21st or the Great Awakening, whatever you want to do. It's happening, right? I always say evolution is happening. If you can go kicking and screaming into it, or you could go, okay, let's do this. And so we have a lot more power than we think. We are sovereign beings in physical bodies experiencing life. And, certain people don't want us to remember our power and to go galactic, which is also going to happen as we perceive of and begin to communicate with higher and higher dimensional energies that have actually always been there supporting us. And now we're going to be able to intimately communicate and ascend into these higher levels of vibration. As I said, it does feel like the world is coming to an end because it essentially is the way we were. And so we can go about it with open arms and grace and ease and knowing that all is working for our good. Or we can choose the narrative that they are trying to maintain, that we have no power, that things are, of dire consequence and everyone's going to die, don't look at the man behind the curtain, censor, censor, censor. And it's sort of getting ridiculous if you actually look at the other avenues of information coming out. And it's sort of backfiring because now it's like, okay, even if you aren't a conspiracist, you're going, but wait a minute. So anyway, on December 21st, in my group, Assisting Frequencies, I'll put the link in this video description. I'm going to be actually traveling across the United States. Hey, Christine, how are you? Talking 1221. I'm going to be traveling across the United States, and so I'm going to pre-record a guided grid work ceremony. I've been doing grid work with my tribe and the people that use the Anahata codes for about 3 years now, since I moved to Southwest Florida in 2017. And so we're going to have a united ceremony. I urge you all to join the group so that you can choose a code that you're going to activate. Hey, Kevin, how are you? That you are going to activate and project onto the ley lines of the earth. You don't need to know anything about how this works. If you want to imagine the ether and the electromagnetic energy signature of the globe as the World Wide Web, you may be able to get your head around it a little easier, right? Just back in the mid 90s, if you said, early 90s, if you said, yeah, energy and information can come from me to you instantaneously on the web, you'd say you're nuts. That's just how it works. And now we, of course, use Wi-Fi all the time. And so this energy and information, this electromagnetic energy mapping is actually ancient. You have meridians, you have your chakra system, the earth as above, so below is the same. We have Mother Gaia. We are an organism, one organism together, and then fractals of that, right? And so within this structure of how energy and information already flows in this toroidal energy pattern, all circulating from the heart, the Anahata, we have a unique opportunity to activate assisting frequencies, which when we upload through our consciousness, the code, and our heart portal to the ley lines of the earth, it circulates around. Now, this energy and information can then be received and interpreted and activated by those that come into contact with it. And so already dozens, I think we're about at 50 or so people who have chosen specific codes, but come on into our group. There's over 2,000. And if you don't pull your own code, that's okay. I'll show you how to do it. This is how easy it is. Really? Ready? Put your hand on your heart. Take a deep cleansing breath out of your mind into the soft space of your heart. Now just allow a specific number between 8 and 233 to arise. You were already primed for the Great Awakening, what we're talking through. That's your vibrational resonance of your heart right now. You've been magnetized to this message so that you can remember. And through your remembrance, offer support for the global awakening, the Great Awakening. And so, as you would a visitor at a door, the doorbell rings, you run to the door or walk, and you open it. What number is there between 8 and 233? It's as simple as that. So simply put your answer. And again, this isn't my favorite number is, so I'm going to choose that. Just allow one to arise. It's arriving. It's coming to you through your asking, through your magnetism. This is how all the codes work. And so if you do that down below, I will give you your final bracket or range. And I didn't bring my book out, sorry. I'll show you all later in the group. My Anahata Codes book is what we're honing in on, the perfect assisting frequency for you to activate and project onto the ley lines of the globe in order to speed the awakening on December 21st. So if this sounds intriguing to you, 2:30 for Christine, Kevin 129, awesome. Now the cool part about this is when I tell you what you chose out of thousands of codes, it's going to literally, some people have cried, some people laugh, some people are shocked, because when I describe to you the code that you chose, it is so healing for not only you, but to know that that part of your needs are being answered by the vibrational resonance of your heart. And it's always perfect in terms of what you're going to need to get through and emerge. We're at the edge of our comfort zone and we are expanding past that. We are transforming. Now, if you don't want to pull a code, it's okay, because I chose, through thousands of options, the assisting frequency of butterfly totem. Now, butterfly totem, of course, is all about transformation. And just as the butterfly thinks that the world has ended, it emerges as a whole new creature, right? It's like total breakdown into transformation. Of course, there's a lot more to it. The point being, if you don't want to pull your own code, during the guided meditation, which I'm going to make available for free for everyone across all my media outlets, YouTube, Facebook, if you're on my mailing list, my website, etc., Instagram, and share it. You can actually activate the butterfly totem code as sort of a default. But as I said, many beautiful codes being pulled as your own custom code. What are you going to contribute to the grid for this great awakening? And how is that going to speed up and transform the globe as we awaken from our slumber into the golden age? So that's it. That's all I wanted to chat with you about today. You are here. You are loved. You have been primed for many lifetimes to be here right now as the shit is hitting the fan, because the old is falling away. The globe is going through our shadow integration collectively. And those of you who've already gone through that personally and spiritually are more equipped to go, oh, I get what's happening and it's going to be okay. It's actually for the good. Oh, cool. Kevin, you said dragonfly. I don't know where you got that yet, but cool. So once you choose between 8 and 233, I will tell you how many codes are on that page, and you'll do it one more time. You'll go within. You'll allow a number to arise between the range that I give you, and that will be your final code. And then the fun begins, because during the ceremony, I will guide everyone into installing and activating their assisting frequency. And of course, we're going to go on a journey galactically, mind you. It's going to be very, very powerful. And I want you all to press play, 5 to 10 minutes before the great conjunct, because during the moment that's going to occur, we shall be in this journey projecting our assisting frequency to the rest of the globe and feeling that shift in vibration that is eminent, that is happening, that is going to usher in this beautiful golden age where we remember with our hearts and not our egos, when we begin to understand that the value of our emotional layers and what it's telling us in relation to how close or away we are from our true source, which is unconditional love, and really empowering ourselves to expand through our own eyes versus whatever is being projected upon us. Disillusioning, right? Getting the distortions to come into clarity, to come into a place of knowing that there's more than enough for everyone on the globe to be abundant, to be healthy, to be loved, and to be in harmony, mind, body, soul, reaching out to others, exploring, expanding, being in bliss. That is attainable, because fear is just an illusion. Fear is just keeping you small, and fear is a liar. Fear is valuable, but we have ascended past that, and those structures that aim to keep that intact, to control, manipulate, and disillusion are naturally disintegrating and integrating as we expose the shadow into the light. And December 21st is it. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for this event, guys. Please join me in the Assisting Frequency group, the Facebook group. I'll put the link here. Choose your code below. Choose your code in the group. And then, of course, in the group, I'm going to be sharing the guided journey, the grid activation ceremony on December 20th, so that you can press play 10 minutes before the conjunct of Saturn and Jupiter on December 21st. Now, I believe it's 1:22 p.m. Eastern, but I need to verify that. I'm pretty sure that's the exact alignment. So I would be beginning at 1 p.m., right? And then we're going to have that energy flowing through the grid to connect with throughout that blessed day into the evening. And December 22nd, I'm expecting to awaken into a whole new vibrational resonance of reality, of clarity, of joy, of expansion. I mean, we can start now, but that's when the party's going to really get started, and you guys can make such a difference in reaching people that aren't aware of what's happening. There's a lot of people that have no clue. No clue. They just feel like the world is coming to an end, and they're very depressed and lonely and saddened and in despair. And so this is going to bring waves of hope and feed our organism with the reality that this transition is inevitable and part of the plan. And that structure, unity, evolution, the highest resonance of stability and complexity, which is unconditional love, is not only our birthright, but it's natural. So we have the laws of the universe with us as we expand into this elevated state, and those that can't hang will fall away, right? They won't be in that vibrational bracket anymore. And that's okay. They will transition too. So awesome, guys. Thanks so much. Love to you. And we will convene on December 21st together. In the meantime, in my group, take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.